My dear, you're most welcome to Motivation Dose, your motivational channel where our sole aim is to motivate students to perform better in their academics and to be successful in their co-curricular activities. I am Ephraim from Motivation Dose. So in today's video, I am focusing on what we call building your confidence. How can you build your confidence as a student? In your class, in your school, everywhere you go, in a discussion, in a meeting. The tips I'm going to be sharing with you, they apply even outside school in the normal day-to-day life. So before I proceed to give you the tips, remember to hit that like button and subscribe. I'm going to start with this major principle from David Schwarz book, The Magic of Thinking Big. It says, think confidently, act confidently. He says when you think confidently, you will act confidently. So number one tip I'm going to share with you, before I go to that, our main aim is to transform you from an F student to that a straight A student. So tip number one I'm going to share with you is what I call the front seater. Always endeavor to sit in the front seats, be it in your class, in a meeting, in a discussion. Why is this important? When you sit in front, in the front seat, you have more interaction with your teacher. We know what the backbenchers do. They make fun of the teacher. They don't pay attention. They shy away from the tough questions. In advanced institutions, they even be on WhatsApp chatting when the teacher is in class. You don't want to do that if you want to be successful. Tip number two, which I'm going to share with you, is called speaking up. You have to speak up. What do I mean? You should always be a pace setter. Don't shy away from giving your opinion. Chances are your opinion can help someone. It might be correct, but above all, it helps only you. If you're right, you will master it in your brain. If you're wrong, then you will be corrected and it will stick in your brain. It is good if you're wrong and they laugh at you, because you'll always remember at that point when they laughed at you. One time, I still remember an answer I gave in primary 6th class. A teacher asked a question which was tough. No one knew the answer. I myself, I was fearing to give the answer. But when I gave it, the teacher was surprised and shocked that he rewarded me 200 shillings and made the class to clap for me. So just that mere reward of 200 shillings has made that answer to stick in my brain, and I will probably remember it for the rest of my life. I could go on and on. There's a teacher, when I had got less marks, he mentioned a comment. He told me, "You have big eyes for nothing." I'm telling you, from that point, that's when I started passing maths. From that point, whenever I just see maths, I remember that teacher. And I became one of his best students. In that even after my UNEB, he could call me first and ask me how the paper was. So when you get the answer correct, it boosts your confidence. When you fail and you're corrected, you will remember it more. The next tip I want to share with you is practice making eye contact. When you meet someone, reach out with your hands and grasp their hands with a warm feel, with a smile in your face, and look them in the eyes and tell them, I am really happy to know you. I am really glad to know you. Why is it important to make eye contact? When you bend down your face, when you bend down your eyes, you be like as if you're hiding something. You look suspicious. It's like you're fearing the person you're talking to may look through your eyes and see what you're hiding. The next tip I'm going to be sharing with you, but before I share, if you have liked this video, please hit that like button and leave your comment down. The next tip I'm going to be sharing with you is walk 25% faster. Walk 25% quicker. The way you walk, your style of walking, the speed you walk, it shows the level of confidence you have and the bracket of student you fall in. The failure students, they always walk slowly and sluggishly. They seem to have no program. They seem not to have a plan. They seem to have all the time in the world. The average students, meanwhile, walk at a moderate speed. But look at the successful students. They are always in a hurry. They have programs to catch. They be like, I must be in the library. I must not miss this lesson. I should be in the discussion. I have to consult this teacher. I have to meet so and so. I have to do this and that. That makes them busy and always trying to chase time. Now I promise you that is the category you wanna fall in if you are to succeed. Another tip I'm going to be sharing with you, which is the last, is to have a big smile. Have a big smile. Not just a smile, but a big one. Why? Depending on your exposure, it may seem ridiculous, but you always hear them say a smile is a medicine. Actually, most motivators even go ahead and encourage people to smile first thing in the morning. You should always try to smile until your teeth show. A smile is not certain, but a big smile is certainly medicine. I will repeat that. A smile is not certain, but a big smile is certainly medicine. When you smile, it is contagious. You spread happiness to the other person. People always love to be around you. They associate you. They call you a happy person. You can look at that student in your class who is always gloomy, who is always sad. People tend to avoid him or her. People fear to arouse a problem which might have made her sad. You cannot have a lot of friends. So quickly a reminder of these 5 tips. Tip number 1, front seater. Tip number 2 is to speak up. Tip number 3, practice making eye contact. Tip number 4, walk 25% faster. And tip number 5, a big smile. If you have liked this video, I kindly remind you and request you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Motivation Dose, so that we can continue producing for you such interesting videos. Thank you so much. Thank me later.